Okay guys, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It's a lovely day here. It's a lovely day here on the farm. Getting everything ready, prepping for the storm. The storm looks like it's probably going to hit Saturday night, Sunday morning. So when it does, we will be going on some fun adventures. Hopefully we get the kind of snow that they're calling for. I'm going to set up I might be setting up 2 cameras, I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna set up 1 camera to be just simply to watch the snow amounts. So I'm on the process of getting all that set up. I have another camera to plug in and set up, and then I'm also going to try, if I can, I'm gonna try to get one of my old cell phones and set up a time lapse on that and get that time lapse going and functioning. That should be pretty cool too. So both of those things, very, very excited about. Plus, I love snow. That's one thing about living in a region. As much as I love the rainforest and all the other cool places I visited in the world, I love snow, and so don't really plan on living any place outside of a snowy region. So let's get on out here. Let's get everybody fed. Got a lot of chores to get done today on this Friday. So we're gonna start off here in the bunny barn, get the bunnies all bunnied up, food and water, and then we will travel on to the other things that we need to do. I did order a few more scoopers. I think you guys had heard me mention before about how I need a different scooper, so I did order a few more scoopers, so those will be on the way in a week or so, which is great. By the way, guys, again, if any of you use Amazon and you don't use Amazon Smile, if you type in smile.amazon.com, it brings you to a place where Amazon donates a little bit to the nonprofits. And if you can, it would be great. My nonprofit is the Mavis Institute, and a small portion of what you donate, or a small portion of what you buy, doesn't cost you anything. It's donated to me and helps with Kangaroo, welcome. Yeah, we're about to get absolutely hammered with snow. Super excited about that. So. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to watch, I think I've got everything figured out now. So I don't have the button on it working just yet, but this is now streaming to all of my streams. Now are saved and sent to my my YouTube channel, which is Mavis Manor, or if the IRL, you type in Mavis Manor 1897. I'll put a link into that later. It's a good job of archiving stuff for me now. I'm mostly going to be using YouTube just for archiving purposes, but it's just easier just to stream and archive. And then hopefully, if that archives right, that should then archive properly to Odyssey. But I've been having issues with that not archiving the way it's supposed to. So we'll address that again also in the future. So let me get something finished, accomplished here, guys, real fast. Okay. Needed to make sure everything was okay with the bunny, so. So yeah, not too much, just a typical Friday. Not a whole lot going on. Oh, I am going to be doing, because Mock had asked me, and I thought it'd just be best if I just do a tutorial video. I'm going to do a tutorial video on how to set up and how to get Prism. That's the program that I use for when we go out on the farm and live stream. I'm going to do a tutorial video on how to set up Prism with DLive and Restream, so that you guys might, so those of you that might be interested in streaming from your phone, how you can get this set up. And some of the tricks and such I've learned. So I'll probably, I don't know when I'll do that tutorial video. I'll probably do it next couple days. So, but like always, I'll probably do the tutorial video live. One of the things that I like about live streaming is I like the realness to it. It's like teaching. You know, it's not all fine and polished like a lot of YouTube videos and things of that sort. I like the chaos. So maybe it's not for everyone, and I get it. But for me, the chaos is what makes live streaming fun. Plus, I'll also add, I'm kind of lazy at editing. I know how to edit. I don't really enjoy doing it. It's part of the reason I never, even though I started taking classes to go to film school, it's why I never really got more into that, because editing just, it's not my cup of tea. Well, good news is everybody in here is pretty good. We'll come back with some water later. But right now, I'm pretty happy with how everything is here in the bunny barn. So let's head on out to. We're gonna head on out to the. Out to the bunny apartments and make sure those guys are good and water. Got lots of ducks here waiting for me. So we got Sylvia. You know what? We got Sylvia sitting right there waiting for me. Let's go make sure Sylvia has. Let's go make sure Sylvia's got food, because when you have a 600-pound pig and she tells you that she's a bit hungry, she kind of wins. So let's make sure that got some food. And let's continue on. So, quack, quack, duck, ducks. Quack, quack, duck, ducks. Lots of them. Right, Miss Sylvia? When you're a hungry piggy. Hungry piggy? Hungry, hungry piggy. It's like hippos, except for hungry, hungry piggies. I'm going to put this here so I remember to take both of these back into this barn. Actually, I will just do it right now. Again, it's making sure you getting everything organized. Something really kind of important to make life a lot easier for you. We have slacked at it a lot here. But especially on days like today when it's just me doing the chores, it is nice just being able to quickly grab everything that I need to grab and be on the way. So it's like it's a pretty quiet day for everyone, which is fine. Quiet days are nice. Sometimes it's just nice, you know. It's like in real life. Not all the time you're hanging out with people do you just chit chat. Sometimes you're just kind of observing. And a lot of times I think that's how it is a lot of times with a lot of things in life. I'm gonna put you guys here today. See if I can get you guys to stay. Spin you around. Had a scene You're gonna see me do the work from this angle. Get it to balance. I think it wasn't quite balanced there. Okay, yeah, so this is the bunnies. This is the bunny apartments. We have plastic over them so that they stay nice and good. Guys are all gonna need water today, so. But that's every day. I know some of you keep hearing me repeat things over and over every time you watch. But sometimes that's just how it is. Hi, Bun Buns. Okay. It's smelling. It's starting to really smell like heavy snow outside, which is cool because I don't mind. I don't mind the smell of snow. And it just reminds me that I can feel the temperature dropping, which is again another really good thing, because what we don't want is an ice storm. And so if we can just keep the weather below zero, below freezing, or below zero for you, at least Celsius, the better it is for me. That's better. Okay. We'll come back out here later and get these guys some water, but let's head into the barn because it's barn time for everyone. And we'll end up in the we'll end up with the handy run last. I need to fix a couple things I need to do, so have I gone hunting? Not really. I've gone camera hunting and we've gone paintball hunting, but I've never gone hunting. I've never purposely hunted animals for sport or or to eat. I'm not opposed to it. It's just not something. If that falls in that category of killing things, then I'm not good at doing. So. But yes, I have gone fishing. I do really enjoy fishing. Okay, so I've been watching a lot of really awesome videos on folks making their own power. Sometimes they're powering just barns, sometimes they're powering their entire house. The next time we do a show, probably next week, we're gonna watch some of those videos. We're gonna talk about ways that we can start generating power. Just this is in the wintertime. I really like I really like watching a lot of the educational videos and trying to figure out different ways of what new projects we're going to do. Like, projects I really like is, of course, we have our regular everyday projects that we have to catch up here and make sure that we get done. But there's also other bigger projects that we have to do, like the big project of making sure that we get all the chores done. But then I want to try to build and maybe get a good greenhouse in place, and then start seeing if there's ways we can generate our own power. That's the one thing about being your own boss and kind of having control of your own life, is you kind of get to figure out what projects. Yeah, this time of year, it's definitely... This part of the reason I really like the winter is because it's definitely a lot more low-key. Like, I don't know if you can tell, like, it's just kind of... My chores are definitely a lot less. There's some days, like, once the snow comes, some of the chores will be changed a little bit different. But in general, the nice thing about the winter is it's just more of a low-key chores. I have more free time for myself, more time to focus on things that I'd like to do. So, just a few more of these guys over here, and then we'll be almost done with this evening. Let's just steal the speaker from me. Let's head on over to this side of the barn now. In the barn raise. So it's funny, I used to run an FM broadcast station, which I think I'm going to bring back in the future. But, and I can, now that I've got the barn that I can base it out of. But yeah, I just... some of you might wonder why I play music. It's just something I've always done with all my animals. What I found is it seems to really, really help with that keeping most dangerous predators away. So it'll keep the coyotes, the foxes. It does okay with some other stuff. Not so much with dogs or skunks or raccoons, but some of the other stuff I worry about. And things I have noticed. Things I have noticed is the chickens do like most techno. They like techno. They do like classical. I occasionally play some jazz. You guys hear the bulk of the music. Like if you guys go to the Mavis Pharmacy site, you guys hear the bulk of the music that I play for everyone. What would you say? What keeps most of the foxes and such at bay? I would say the music, like techno and music that has a lot of beat changes. Stuff with a lot of bass. I've noticed, especially if you can feel it. What that'll do is that would imitate a variety of other things in nature, and so I think that does a good job as well. I would say most modern music is probably the least best music to use when it comes to situations like playing in your barn. So I will say classical does well as well. I also think that you should enjoy listening to the music that's in your barn, because you are going to be spending some time in there, and so you want to make sure that you can jam out the stuff that you want to be listening to as well. So. Though I will also add, if you don't mind, like NPR or talk radio also does a fairly good job because of the voices. Having the regular voices is pretty good. But I'm going to say anything with high bass, or with just like hard bass, and maybe some like pretty good treble, probably both of those would probably be superior to most. That's a good one. The Matra pig room house. I like that. One day I've always thought it'd be fun to remix some techno with a variety of animal, like with a variety of like regular like animal sounds and like really play that up. I think that would be really funny and fun. Okay, let me see, before we walk out, let me see what, I'm gonna move you guys to a slightly different spot so you guys can see more of what I'm doing, because that's not the best angle. So I'm gonna check the water in here. Hopefully I have a little bit of water in here, give everybody some water. I'm not sure, we'll see what's left over from yesterday. It's looking pretty good. Look like I have about about 2 gallons, which is awesome. To get me most everybody. Oh yeah, I have the new 3 now. I updated to the new Aurora 3, and I really like it. I really like the updates. I gave Lisa my old one, so she's been wearing it. She mostly uses it for sleep, but yeah, no, I updated. I really dig the ring, man. Like, it's definitely something I will probably be wearing for a while. Like, it's definitely I like all of the information that I get from it. Yeah, I might have already done that. Like, I try to keep it. I tell my ring to regularly update whenever it needs to. Does she still? Does your girl still like the that ring? Because I think that's is she still using all the parameters and all the cool stuff about it? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I use the Aurora Ring, and I have a Fitbit. So having a, again, some of you might be wondering why. I like to know how many steps I take today. I like to see my blood pressure. I like to see the heart rate. I like to see the oxygen levels. I like to see all the stuff. Guinea! I like to see all the wonderful things that, all the parameters. I'd like to get to the point where it'd be fun if I could get more information. Because being able to treat yourself and being able to catch something like, so the one thing I really like, besides the guinea deafening us when I talk, one of the things that I really like is I can watch trends, and so if I can see something elevated or that kind of stuff, I can pay attention to see if I need to change my diet a bit, maybe add a little bit more vitamin C, maybe be a little bit more active, get my body up moving more, and then I can also see on days I feel bad, I can see if there's any parameters on maybe why I'm feeling bad, like is my heart rate doing something funny, is my oxygen level at a weird level. So lots of cool things, lots of cool reasons to have it. Okay, let's head over to the handy run. Everybody is fed and watered in here, so I got real lucky. So we're good to go. So hopefully we can get out to the handy run. And whoa. We'll get in here and make sure everybody's good to go. There'll be loud guineas in here again. Just, you know. Guineas are loud. If you've never had guineas, they're loud and crazy and fun. Watered up. Let me get this. Oh, silly chickens. Make it hard. Okay, I'm gonna put this here because I have to come back. Let's get the, I do have to make sure the bunnies out in the bunny apartments. There you guys get to go. I don't know what you guys are looking at. That's what happens when I hit my gimbal. How is the sky, guys? So we're gonna, almost done, finishing up. Not bad. 45 minutes, about an hour. It'll ultimately be an hour. So see, guys, I told you, keeping animals, keeping 100 plus some animals. Once you get everything efficiently set up, your daily chores run roughly about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And then if we really get into the in-depth tours, those are the days that's longer. Some of you guys have been with me when we do more of the in-depth tours. That's right there. Okay. A little bit more water down for these guys. Okay. Let's go put all the stuff back where it belongs. And then I think we'll call it a lovely day. Again, guys, I think this I think this snowstorm, I think it's Snowstorm Izzy. I could be wrong, but I think it's Snowstorm Izzy. So when Snowstorm Izzy hits, probably about 36 hours from now or so, we will be we'll be doing out the window weather. We'll be adding it to that mix, and we'll be having a good time getting all that stuff accomplished and everybody fed and watered, and then all the funness of going for hikes in the snowy adventures, and get some rough ideas of how much water is everywhere. Water, man, my brain is not functioning today. How much snow is everywhere, and all that good stuff. So anyways, friends, I'm gonna head back to the house. So I hope you guys enjoyed our fun little adventure. It was a good time. Cold, fun, but prepping for this great weather. Anyways, thank you guys for following me, joining me on this fun adventure, for helping me feed everyone and such. Not always exciting, but that's what chores are like. Not always the most crazy, but sometimes you never know what to expect. So anyways, friends, if you want to join my Discord, !Discord. Other than that, I think I'm going to wrap it up for today. So you have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. It's Doc. Till tomorrow. Adios.